ways of the world deep. A man with a dream.
And next, the line for your Brooklyn Nets. At guard, 6'3", number 76, D. Barkley. At forward, 6'7", number 43, Alton McNeil. Starting at guard, 6'1", number 1, Rex Moran. At forward, 6'10", number 8, Marshall Davis. At center, 6'10", number 39, Philip Thornton. The head coach of your team. Hey, let's hear it one more time for your Brooklyn Nets.
So the New York starting five, they've got Alexander, and it's York, and at the point guard. For the Nets, you've got Barkley, and it's Thornton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. When you talk about this game here tonight, Richard, these two teams like to get out and run.
I expect both teams to be pushing the pace and making this a bit of a track and conditioning will be tested.
So New York wins the tip. That's to Folks. Here's York. Some nice passing by New York here. Shots good by Strickland.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Here's Davis. Lays it up and in off a pretty assist.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's York. Shoots over Graham. York, good.
And I love the tenacity, guys. He simply can will his way into games at times and exert his presence.
Here's Barkley. Nailed from three-point land.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Here's York. His last outing, 16 points for him. It's good on the putback.
Oh, big time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Graham gets a wide open look. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Here's York. As you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Strickland, defended by Barkley. The Nets have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Here's Graham, 11 feet out, and he hits it. Graham's got his second basket of the night.
And how great are they playing? 4 for 4 shooting to start this one.
Out left to the wing. Here's York. And it's denied. Here's Barkley. Sinks that one from the post. Barkley's got 5.
5 out of 5 to start things off. They certainly seem to be in a good rhythm.
And GA, you started your career with the Knicks. What memories do you have from your time in New York?
Well, after winning a championship in college, it was great to play for a team in the NBA that had similar aspirations. So many great veterans to learn from and a Hall of Fame coach.
Here's Davis. The Knicks making the shot. Fires it up. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
Boy, do they look sharp. I mean, everything falling for them.
Knicks trail by 4. And so New York calls timeout at first.
You gotta dance like everyone's watching, dude. Like everyone's watching.
The NBA's best rebounding teams for this last month. Second, the Knicks.
I mean, they've taken their rebounding to another level, getting physical and playing with a ton of energy.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Here's Strickland. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Clock at 4. Goes up from the top of the key. No good. That's miss number 2. He's 1 for 3. That's leading by 4. Pass to McNeil. Lawson's against Davis. Over Lawson. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Here's Fultz. Here's Strickland. It's Lawson, top of the key. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Outside, Davis. Here's McNeil. It's blocked, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you got to love that energy.
And here is Graham. What a difference maker he's been for him. He's averaging more than 34 points a game. Hard to believe. Fultz, the pass to York. Lawson outside. Here's Fultz. Nothing on the board. 4 on the shot clock. Here's York. Rebounded by the Nets.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
Pass to Thornton. The Nets working the ball around now. Here's Graham in the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest. Knicks trail by 6. Here's Fultz. Here's York. Now Lawson. Clock at 6. Jacks up a 3. And McNeil pulls it down. Nets leading by 6. Pass to Davis. Barkley right side. And that one falls coming off of Davis's speed. Barkley's got 9 points.
Yeah, I love the job they're doing here of getting into the teeth of that defense.
The Knicks have gone just a shade under 50% for the field. 5 of 11. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
Make some noise, Knicks fans. As here they come back on the floor. You're from the Knicks. Team fight. Now, fans, you know what time it is. It's time for team fight.
Checked in for Brooklyn. And New York with a change here, too. Lions checked in. Here's Fultz. 17 points in his last outing. Beyond the arc. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Out of bounds. New York takes possession. Now we get a chance to check out some stats for him.
And guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
It's good. Strickland's got 5.
Nice little draw up there from the inbounds play to get them an easy bucket.
Here's McNeil. Still yet to score. Pass to Davis. Now Graham. And Graham throws it down hard.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Here's Fultz. Here's Strickland. He's got 5. Pass to Fultz. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires from the wing. Shot's good by Strickland. Strickland's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
Bounce pass, Davis. Now here's Ross. 9-point game his last outing. Davis sets a screen. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. Again, the Nets for 2.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
And it's because they're not playing in a rush. They're just letting their shots come naturally within the flow of the offense.
Here's Strickland. He has 7. Here's Ryan. Here's Alexander, and it's blocked. Ross with it. Still scoreless. Here's Graham. What a terrific move that was. And the Nets lead by 10.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Fultz the pass to Strickland. Some nice passing by New York here. Hits it from 3-point range.
No one there to contest, so he just drops it in like he's at the rec league.
Pass to Thornton. And here is Ross. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Teardrop shot. Here's McNeil. Oh, that's blocked. And it's going to be a 24. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
And New York making a change here. Here's Fultz. Here's Strickland from downtown. And it's Woodson with the rebound.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And RJ, you played 7 seasons in a Nets uniform. The most of any of your teams.
Yeah, it was a great way to start my career consistently in the playoff picture. It was really the most sustained success that the franchise has enjoyed. Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Cummings passes to Graham. A 3-ball. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And stolen by Thornton. Here's Ross. Out of bounds. New York takes possession. Here's a look at which players have been the most adept at finding and hitting high percentage shots since the All-Star break. Tigers checked in for New York. We've got 1:23 left in the first quarter. Pass to Hicks. To the wing on the left. Uncovered. It's rebounded by Thornton. Thornton's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Ross on the wing. Hasn't made one yet. And Thornton kicks to Ross. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And let's check out the stats for Ross. How last month turned out for him. He's around 10 points per game, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. Fantastic totals for him across the board. I wouldn't be surprised if he keeps rolling.
I think if you talk to anyone on this team, they believe in his abilities about 1,000%.
And the first one drops. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Pass to Hicks. Here's Geiger over to the left wing. Here's Strickland. He has 7. Lets the 3 fly. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
If you give him that kind of separation, oh, he's going to take full advantage.
And here is Thornton. Now Ross. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul. Team
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
at the line.
An 85% shooter there, and they've been able to count on him hitting his shots from the line.
First free throw is good. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Here's Hicks. He has yet to score. Fires from deep. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Brooklyn, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We'll return shortly. for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Nets.
The story so far has been their mid-range shooting. The analytics might not like it, but elite offenses still knock it down from that area.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
Cummings is out there with Moody. Then it's Woodson. And it's Thornton in at the 4. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and being able to knock it away.
Richmond is checked in for Moody.
Richmond.
Knicks trail by 7. Here's Strickland. Pass to Hicks. Some nice passing by New York here. 5 to shoot. Geiger with a screen on Cummings. And it's Strickland missing.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Cummings kicks to Thornton. Tries it from 19. No good from Ross. New York shooting reasonably well, 45%. Pass to Strickland. Out left to the wing. Here's Hicks. He's guarded by Ross. Here's Geiger. It's good from long range. Geiger's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Knicks. On the wing, Thornton. Ross kicks to Cummings. And GA, you know, some people argue that defense has declined in recent years. Would you agree?
I think mostly it's just harder to defend in today's game. You have to cover so much more ground, and with the lack of physicality, it just makes it more challenging.
New York takes timeout.
Please give a big round of applause for your dance team.
And the Nets making a change here. Barkley's checked in. And the Knicks making a change here as well. York's checked in. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. To the left side wing. It's up a 3. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Inside. Outside for Thornton. There's the triple. Drains the three-pointer. Thornton's got himself on the board with 3 there.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
Right wing. Here's Strickland. New York, no good that time either.
Nothing just seems to be bouncing his way today. Mama said there'd be days like this. They have missed his production.
3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Looking to get it going. And the layup is good. Strickland's got 9 points. Here is Cummings. Scoreless thus far. Pass to Ross. In the corner, Thornton with it. Now here's Cummings. Shot clock at 3. And a fast break now for New York. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. No one covering. 12 points for him.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And he makes that one. And the Nets lead by 6.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Pass to Hicks. Here's Strickland. He's got 12. As we're going to break in the action now, let's take a look at the East and how the teams are stacking up. We'll take a look at the Nets. They've got their eye on the #1 seed as the season moves into the final stretch. Currently first place in the standings, and guys showing no signs of letting up. And, of course, New York, they find themselves in the dregs of the conference.
And right now for Brooklyn, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
Even though some people doubted them, there are just as many people, if not more, who believed in this team from the very beginning. And it's pretty clear right now who was right.
Here's York. Shoots over Graham, and it's Woodson with the rebound.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Here's Barkley. A beautiful reverse layup. Barkley's got 4 points this quarter.
And he's the main reason they have the lead right now. He's been perfect from the field, literally.
Here's Fultz, still without a basket. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Now, here is Barkley. 13 points in the game. And a wide open look for Thornton. Trains it from beyond the arc. Thornton's got 6 points.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
Here's York. It's tipped, and it turns out it's going to be a foul. He was hoping for a clean block, but the officials felt otherwise, so we'll see some free throws here. The Knicks shooting their first free throws of the game. The first one falls. With the season winding down, GA, what's key for a long playoff run, do you think?
Kevin, one thing is health, right? When you look back at past NBA champions, lots of times it's the teams that were able to survive the year without any major injuries.
Davis is checked in for Woodson. Good on both. And so Graham will bring it up for Brooklyn. They've led by as much as 10. To the middle, intercepted. Here's York. Graham defending, pass to Strickland. Here's Fultz. Here's Geiger. 6 points for him. New York moving it around. 3 on the clock. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The Knicks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at the free throw attempts, right around 78%.
The first one falls for him.
Since the break, he's definitely been more aggressive. Remember, he didn't take any free throws in that first half.
Woodson's checked in for the Nets. Hicks checked in for the Knicks. And so he hits both.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
To the paint. Ross, that's good. Ross has got 5.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pass to York. Here's Geiger. He's guarded by Davis. Folks the pass to Alexander. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Now how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Barkley outside. Pass to Davis. And they double up Davis. Three-pointer. Graham. Geiger with the rebound. Knicks trail by 5. Here's York. He's got 6. Volk the pass to York. Launches a 3. A three-pointer is right on target. York's got 7 now in this quarter.
And I like the way they're using the entire court here in the second quarter. The three-point percentage has gone through the roof.
Back to Graham. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's speed. He's got 14.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
Pass to Folks. Here's York. Here's Folks, defended by Barkley. Here's York. He's got 9. High post try. And the shot falls short this time.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
And they double up Davis. Here's Barkley out to the wing. Here's Graham. And again, it's Brooklyn converted.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Knicks trail by 6. Here's York. As you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game. That shot, no good.
And another miss. Oof. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
The Nets have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
One shot.
New York comes into this following the loss to Washington.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Even with all that noise, when they had the ball, it never rattled them. Their offense was in tune like it was a home game.
Here's Graham. Davis in the corner. No good on the triple.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumpers.
Pass to Folks. Here's York. 9 points in the game so far. 5 on the clock. And he drops it in from the low post. And now it's only a 5-point Nets lead.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Pass to Barkley. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Back to Davis. Now here's Graham. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Knicks trail by 5. Pass to Folks. Here's York. Lawson with it. He's got 8. Out to the right wing. Folks the pass to York. And it's good. The time running down on the shot clock. York's got 11 points in the quarter.
And he has been on fire this quarter in terms of his scoring. Hopefully that fire spreads to his other guys and they can rally.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
15 seconds.
Davis finds Graham. Here's McNeil. Shot clock at 6. Davis sets a screen. From the arc, McNeil's shot's good. And the Nets lead by 6.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed. If he can wind up that open from three-point range, I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Lawson in the corner. To the wing on the left. New York needs to get off a shot. And it's Strickland missing. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Nets lead by 6. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Brooklyn.
48.
Thanks for being with us, and let's get straight into it with the Players of the Week. And guys, allow me to digress. Anybody care to explain what I saw in the catering area a few minutes ago?
No, Ernie. Shaq started it. I promise you, Ernie. It was not me. I never throw the first chicken in.
Yeah, I can't believe you just snitched Kenny.
Well, I don't care who did it. You're both cleaning it up.
Well, Ernie, it was Kenny.
And circling back to the first half, things have not gone as planned for the Knicks.
Look at the rebounding numbers. I'm surprised they've stayed this close. They're not cleaning the glass. It's more like they're fogging it up.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a quick one as both teams try to gain an edge. And so it's Brooklyn with it. Setting the floor for the Knicks. They've got Alexander, and it's Strickland in at the 2 spot. Here's Graham. Clock at 6. Here's McNeil. Alexander grabs the board. Knicks trail by 6. Pass to Strickland. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. Let's see what the Brooklyn Nets have coming up. On Thursday, the Milwaukee Bucks will come into town. And then on Sunday, they'll host the Boston Celtics.
And for their matchup with Cleveland, it won't be an easy one given it is coming on the back end of a back-to-back. But they've been playing some fantastic basketball lately. And when you are winning back-to-backs, you're feeling good about yourself.
McNeil's shot's good.
And that's definitely a shot that he has in his arsenal.
New York's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. Lawson outside. Out to the right wing. Folks the pass to Strickland. Shoots over Barkley. That is good. And the Nets lead is cut down now to just 6 in the basket from Strickland. Brooklyn's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. Graham, he's open, and again it's Brooklyn converting.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Here's Strickland. He's got 14. 11 feet away, and he hits the jump shot. 10 points for Lawson.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Pass to McNeil. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And a chance here to see the numbers for Davis. His last 10 games have been exceptional. Getting around 12 points a game, 7 rebounds, and 3 assists. And what a force he is on the glass. Just inhales rebounds.
And he can go around his opponent, over his opponent, through his opponent. A true triple threat.
Here's Strickland. Pass to York. Lawson up top. To the wing right side. Takes the 13-footer. Holt's no good.
And they continue to control the glass.
2 points. That one goes. McNeil's got 4 points this quarter.
A nice start to the second half. They've made 3 out of their first 4 shots coming out of the break.
New York calls timeout. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Now we have a moment here. Let's see which teams have scored the most second chance points since the All-Star break. The Knicks 4th.
And offensive rebounding, always a point of emphasis for this group, but for whatever reason, they've had particular success since the break, really just outworking their opponents on the glass.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. That's the Folks. Here's York. He lobs it up, and they call an illegal screen here.
Now a moment to see the numbers for Thornton. A wonderful string of games he's put together here lately. And he's a devastating finisher on the inside. The best field goal percentage in the league.
And just going back real quick to the fact that he's tops in the league in rebounds, what a tremendous feat. What a monster he is in the paint. Now here's Davis. He's got 6. Pass to Graham. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And that one falls for Graham. Knicks trail by 11. Here's Strickland. He's got 14. Here's York. From outside, off the mark.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
And here is Graham. He's got 24. Going inside. 4 on the clock. Page back. Alexander grabs the board. For New York, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Pass to Fultz. Here's Strickland, defended by Barkley. Lets it go from 11, and the Knicks miss again. Brooklyn leading by 11. And here is Thornton. Back to Graham. Breaks a big night bounce and goes in. Graham's got 7 points for the quarter.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
And stolen by Thornton. There's the pick to the inside. And it's slammed in by Thornton.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Here's Fultz. Scoreless thus far. Here's York. Outside for Lawson. To stop the run. It's rebounded by Thornton. Thornton's got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's McNeil. 7 points in the game. It's rebounded by Lawson.
He hasn't had his best game, but they've gotten enough production elsewhere, so it hasn't really mattered.
Alexander in the post. Graham defending, and it's good for 2. Alexander's got his second bucket.
If they're going to want to close the gap, they're going to need to start running more sets through him. Let your stars lead the way. Come on.
Now here's Graham. 26 points for him. No good from outside.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Lawson outside. Pass to Fultz. The tray. Rebounded by the Nets. Thornton's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Well, the game is going global. Players Association President and sharpshooter C.J. McCollum said, with all the NBA players who weren't born in the United States, we're attracting fans from those places, and it's going to make our game better. And that's what we want at the end of the day. Back to you guys. Crossing
over the borders. Allie, we thank you very much. Here's York. 13 points in the game. Lawson in the corner for 3. Rebounded by the Nets. Thornton's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Down low. And stolen by Lawson. Here's Strickland. 14 points for him. Pass to Fultz. Outside for Lawson. Here's Strickland. Here's York. Drills the three-pointer. York's got 16.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing? Feed the interior. Good things will happen.
Knicks trail by 14. Pass to Fultz. Now Lawson. Here's Strickland. Shoots. And there's another one for the Knicks.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
Now here's Davis. McNeil passes to Barkley. The Nets working the ball around now. Thornton with a screen for Graham. Misses the jumper. The Knicks have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. Fultz, the pass to Strickland. Here's Fultz to the left wing. Here's York. 16 points for him.
And hustle like that is why he leads his team in rebounds tonight.
And let's be honest, guys, rebounding is about want, and he is playing with 110% effort.
Now, here is Barkley. He's got 13. Graham, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Graham's got 9 points now in just the second half. Knicks trail by 14. to Folks. Now, here is Lawson. To the right side. 6 to shoot. Here's Strickland. Money from the wing. Strickland's got 6 in the quarter. And so Graham will bring it up for Brooklyn. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. Comes in for Barkley. The 2K leaderboard is on the screen now to reveal the dominant scores in the NBA over the last month. On defense, the Knicks down by 12. Cummings' shot is good. Cummings got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is. A quality pass, setting up a quality shot, it's just textbook basketball.
Third quarter.
Pass to Graham. And here is Ross. 6 on the shot clock. Here is Davis. Fires the 3. Hicks pulls it in. To the paint. Here's Alexander. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Graham. And Thornton kicks to Davis. Pass to Cummings. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got 5 assists in the game.
Yeah, that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Here's Strickland. He's got 18. Oh, Graham. 44 seconds left in the third quarter. It's Davis on the wing. Off target from the wing. Knicks trail by 14. Here's Strickland. Pass to Geiger. Here's Hicks. Here's Strickland. Off target from outside.
And he got a couple to fall from long distance in the first half, but still looking for that number 3.
Second shot opportunity, and the basket by Thornton. Thornton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
How frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
You can see them just deflate after giving up that score, and they know that they can't dig themselves out of this hole if they're allowing second chance points.
And so it's Brooklyn in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. And we'll be back with you shortly. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. We've got Barkley, and it's Ross in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Pass to Ryan. Here's York. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
How about the concentration? He gets hit, but stays with the play and gets the finish.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
And tonight we've also seen a lot of great play from them inside. They've been consistent in terms of attacking the interior of this D.
Nets leading by 13. Graham surveying the floor. And finished off by Graham.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and the finisher.
Fultz, no good.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Pass to Graham. There's the 3. Drills it from outside. Graham's got 5 points now this quarter.
Those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
Here's Fultz. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And it's Barkley missing.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Pass to York. They set the pick over Graham. York, good. York's got 21 in the game. Nets leading by 13. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Graham with the bucket.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Here's Hicks. That's the Fultz. New York moving the ball around. Here's York. That 3 off the mark. The Nets have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Here's Graham. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
Fultz, no good.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Here's Graham. Softly drops in the floater. Graham's got 39.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
Pass to York. 3-pointer. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Graham. The shot from the low post is good. Graham's got 41.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
Here's York. Graham defending.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Now, here is Barkley. There's the lob to the hoop. That's tipped. To the middle. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Personal foul. Team second.
2 shots. Foul. Elbow. 2.
Shoot for New York. Fultz. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
the first one drops. He hits both from the stripe. Nets leading by 17. Pass to Ross. Here's McNeil. To the wing on the left. Just 5 on the clock. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. And the Knicks making a change here. Lyons checked in.
Mel Lyons.
And so it's New York with it. Pass to Alexander. Here's Ryan. Lawson with a screen on Ross. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Strickland. The good-looking shot from the wing. Strickland's got 20. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. McNeil passes to Barkley. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Here's York. The shot's good. York's got 10 points in just the second half.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys. And last time out.
Pass to Ross. Off target from three-point range.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
Here's Strickland. Brooklyn with the rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Barkley outside. Davis, the pass to Barkley. Outside for Davis. Shoots the three. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. He's shooting 5 for 8.
And he's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
Here's York. Nice move. And it's laid up and in by Lawson.
He took it right to the rack, and look, there's no one that can stop him.
The Nets call time.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and every
Let's take a look now as we give our nod to our player of the game.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. Here's Graham. Nets passing it around. Here's Barkley. It's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got 6 assists in the game.
This man has entered the zone. Great shooting performance from him all game long.
Here's Strickland. Pass to York. Six to shoot. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Next ball.
Nets leading by 18. Bounce pass Davis. Pass to Graham. Inside. Here's Thornton. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
And you hear about the second apron, bringing both financial and basketball-related penalties. Richard, do you think that shrinks the window for contending teams?
It's going to force some very, very tough decisions. We've already seen teams making adjustments to put themselves in a better financial position. Those penalties, they're aggressive.
Free throw drops for Thornton. Knicks trail by 21. Pass to Fultz. Here's Strickland, defended by Barkley. Lawson, they in the D, just 5 to shoot. It's stolen by Barkley. And here we go, Brooklyn fast break.
Oh, yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Man, their offense is clicking. Players, coaches, everybody, they are in sync.
Here's Strickland, defended by Barkley. Here's York. Clock at 6. Shoots over Graham. And the Knicks miss again. And here's Brooklyn. They're on a 12-4 run. Over to the wing. Oh, and he's going up for the alley-oop here.
Oh, what a pass. And then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth. The Knicks have gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the fourth. Pass to Fultz. And when players get into a little extracurricular conversation with opponents, RJ, do you think officials are a little too quick to hit them with a double T?
No, that's just officials trying to get control of the game, giving both players a warning. That's all a tough technical is a warning, because we don't have both players have been warned. We have both players have technical.
Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Shooting one.
New York's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Great open look there. Strickland's got 5 points now in the quarter.
If you're not right up there on him, oh, he's going to make you pay.
Graham dishes to Ross.
1 minute to play.
Now here's Graham. D right on him. Here's Fields. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Here's York. Pass to Strickland. From the top of the key. Rebounded by the Nets. Here's McNeil. We've got 1:28 left in the game. Graham with the ball. Just 4 to shoot. Floats one. Count the basket. Graham's got 43 points.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Nets.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And counting tonight's game on the season, they'll now have won 57 games this year.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
Pass to Folks. Now Lawson. Fields covering. Here's Strickland. This one for 3. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
They're enjoying the commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
Here's McNeil. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. With Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, and along with Allie LaForce on the sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight's NBA coverage. And now, our player of the game.